The adventures of Grapple Krap continue. Bit of a slight... It was Grapple Krap, not Grapple Clap. I kept calling him Grapple Clap and Grapple Krap, thinking that Grapple Clap was right, but I kept saying it wrong. But I was saying it right and everyone else was saying it wrong. Anyway, not important. I was just about to point out, look at the time we've got played. 1 hour, 5 minutes, we've hit level 33, versus the last time I played Dark Souls 2, 1 hour, 8 minutes, we hit level 54. And you've got to bear in mind, each level is... I don't think it's quite logarithmic, is it? But it's a massive increase between levels. Actually, no, it's quite a small drop-off. I don't remember. It's only a marginal increase in this game. Is this where we were? Oh, we were at the Crows. I remember now. So we, today, are going to slay... I've only just woken up, if you can't tell. We're going to slay the Giant. I suppose he's probably just a regular giant, seeing as he's the last one. I imagine he was, able to fly under the radar a little bit. Let's go and club him dead and then crunch his soul. I want to see with the randomizer, because the randomizer, I feel like I've explained this before, really fucking janky. Just the jank. You have to use cheat engine and load a cheat table in, and then actually actively, as you pick the items up, they become a different random item. Like, it's really, really fucking top tier jank. I was curious whether or not the items would respawn in between sessions as I reload up the cheat table. Luckily, that's not the case, because that obviously would have really fucked the balance here. So we're going to go back down here for a second, because I don't believe... Oh, it does randomize flask shards, doesn't it? Because we had that original one, the one you're supposed to get from the well in Majula, that just didn't work. So we're going to drop down here, and we're going to go and get the basement key. Will you stop fucking shooting me? We're going to get the basement key from the traveling man whose name I can't remember. Dragon Chime. Dragon Chime? Dragon Chime being a, if I remember correctly, are you seriously going to do this? Are we seriously going to do this, Donatello? Rule! Dragon Chime being, as I recall, a level 50 intelligence, essentially summoning weapon. Oh my god, you can tell I haven't started playing this yet. I also rather foolishly played some Dark Souls 3 randomizer yesterday, and I'm wondering why everything is controlling like a piece of shit. That was a poor idea. I started a miracle build in a Dark Souls 3 randomizer because Elise got this really interesting seed where really early on you get some really, really powerful miracles, but you don't have a weapon to cast it. So it's like, if in the long term, it could be really, really incredibly good. But I'm still waiting for that. Still waiting for that incredibly good long term bit. Excuse me. I'm not fighting you people. Actually, we should probably just get these guys to die up here rather than. Although I'm not going for the item this time. All right, I'm just not going to bother. I'm not going to fucking bother. It doesn't matter too much. Right, let's jump down here because when we leave this room, they're not going to be able to get to us anyway because we've got to go up a ladder. Backstab. Hell yeah. Backstabs in Dark Souls 2 are way, way less generous than in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. You have to get it pretty damn precise. And we've also got to get every item. Normally, I don't bother getting every item down here, because that one down there, don't remember which one it is, but it's normally shit. So we've got to go for it just in case it's like our boss soul or something. I'm going to elect not to fight any of you, because I am not quite used yet to the control schemes again. Okay. Oh, look, there's an item there. Let's rush and get it. Oh, not today, Indiana Jones. I'm already losing my voice. Thank you very much. What do we get for all of that fucking... Oh, Forest Lockstone. Actually, that's quite good. I was going to say all that effort would probably be something crap. And there's also a random item here. What? That's not supposed to be there. Oh, but he does kill an undead on the way down. So I wonder if that undead died and dropped a large Titanite shard. That's really funny. Right, this guy's going to give us a key to access the big house in Majula. Not Apu's wife. Excuse me. Can I... This is another problem with Dark Souls. It's very sort of Final Fantasy-esque in that you have to sit here and exhaust every fucking dialogue option. Did he just give me 90... I was going to say... Just give me 90 souls and no house key. Okay. And he says... I don't know if you saw that very briefly. Oh, okay, he didn't say it. But he's like, oh, be careful. There's a great big monster in the basement. So, if we go down there, big risk. Big risk we're undertaking here. Axes do not work well in a very thin corridor. Thank you, my friend. We got here. Hollow Soldier Helm. We should probably wear a little bit of armor. I will admit, after the Dragon Rider fight yesterday, I'm very much anti-armor all over. Oh my god, did people seriously die to this? What? There's like 3 of them. Oh, they all just ran off. Very funny. Okay. Let's go get the other item down there as well. We'll have to do the whole bloody thing again, though, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Let's get to it. What are we called again? Clap? I keep confusing with Clap Slugman. What's his name? Grapple Krap. I've used the same vowel structure in 2 names in a row. To be fair, it was also kind of bad with Jilp Vondel and Krupvush. I kept calling him, what was it, like Krupp Vondel? That was very confusing as well. It's problem with my names. It's just what sounds like it could be funny, and then what the fuck was it targeting there? Did you see that? Unbelievable. What kind of sounds funny, but then also could be a real name? But the issue with that is, for me, what sounds like a real name tend to be very stereotypical, boring English names. So I end up with a lot of ones sounding fairly similar. Right, we need to drop down the hole in the roof back up here by these very friendly hollows, who's also dropped down where we need to be, which is not very cash money. I'm going to take a sippy for what little it's worth. Unbelievable. Hello. Hurrah for pointless. Yeah, that's why you don't come down and get this item. Right, we're going to have to, I think, plunge attack one of these guys. Oh, the other guy's just decided to yeet himself off. Be gone. What are you talking about? Tank controls of Dark Souls 2. Roll, please. Please roll. Please roll. You've got no armor specifically, so you could be a rolly fella. Thank you, Fred Durst. Very cool. Okay. Did you drop something? Oh, it's more bloody bloodstain. I don't normally play with online mode on, I'll be honest with you. Mainly because of reasons like that. People also in this game are shit monkeys and will specifically kill themselves near buttons that you need to press urgently. So in the Flamey Weeb Fortress, that's a name I can't remember right now, where you fight the old Iron King, there's a load of traps and things like that, and they'll put items near the traps, and then they'll put a load of bloodstains near the items so that you're trying to pick it up, interact with them. It's just a right pain in the ass. It's just a real fucking... Especially because the items have a slightly smaller radius than the bloodstains. If you stood right on top of an item, it does take priority. But the bloodstains are so much larger that you think you're about to pick it up and you just mash it. Because there's also like this slight delay, I don't know if you kind of tell, before the actual button prompt shows up. I'm complaining about nothing now. We're alright. We're fine. It's just Dark Souls 2. You know, people are always going to be dicks. People are always going to be dicks. Gives them a little bit of power in their otherwise worthless and inconsequential lives. Speaking of worthless and inconsequential lives, I'm going to remind you all of our quest here as Grapple Krap, of course, is to rebuild the splintered fragments of his lover, that is Elizabeth Mushroom. Cursed by Aldia, the first scholar. Spoilers, I don't think we found out his name yet. Cursed by... That was the scholar of the first sin. The first sin was turning Grapple Krap's beloved into a mushroom. So now we have to try and collect all the mushroom pieces and defeat the scholar, which I don't remember that I've ever done. In hindsight, I don't think I've ever done the scholar boss fight, because it's always a bloody ball-ache puzzle game to try and get to him. Anyway, we got to defeat the scholar. No, I have beaten him, because he just looks like a giant pile of mold. Beat the scholar so that we can release the curse that the scholar of the first sin placed on our glorious beloved Elizabeth Mushroom. Thank you. That is our adventure. That's our journey. And our journey, unfortunately, takes us down this big, very doubtfully constructed and very questionable for the Code of Health and Safety lift. Yeah, we just need a lift that plummets into the bowels of the earth. What does it go to? Oh, it just goes to a giant room with a fucking giant in it. A large room with a giant in it. Excuse me. On guard. Look at this guy. This guy's got a different skill set to the rest of the undead. He's got a bit of flourish. Bit of fancy flourish. Ow. He's also got a lot of speed. I was mashing the roll button then. Dark Souls 2 loves to just lock you down completely. What do we need for that? We need the giant key, don't we? So the giant drops a key, but it's not the key that you need for the door by the giant, if that makes sense. Here he be. This is supposed to be the first boss you fight, realistically. We went straight for the Dragon Slayer armor because I wanted to fight Ornstein in the first 30 minutes, which was a poor idea. Hello. You remind me of someone I used to know. It's a girl I lived with in uni. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to be done for libel. It just reminds me of her, you know? The flailing around especially. Being pinned down too. A lot going on there. A lot going on. Not that I saw it. I think I'd vomit. Right, come on. Fucking hell. I saw the damage they did to the house afterwards. Again, sorry, I can't talk about it as libel. It's libel. I should have probably nommed to humanity. Yeah, because I was going to say, this guy could potentially, like, one-hit us if he stomps on us here. I just need to sippy. Is that going to get us up to full health, question mark? No, of course it won't. Fucking hell, this game is not very generous. Excuse me. I'm going to target his other leg. It's a very easy boss fight. You're just not going to get greedy. Because if those stomps come down on us, we're fucking dead. If he stomps us, we are dead as dicks. Very similar to most bosses in Dark Souls 3. Get under his ass and he just can't hit you. Like Vort. And now he pulls off his arm, which is just unbelievable, like a hyena. I don't know, hyenas don't have arms, but they're north of their leg if they're caught in a trap. Simpsons taught me that, so it's got to be true. I can't see a fucking thing. Classic. Absolutely classic. I didn't know we were right under his fucking leg there. That's my camera view. Oh, nice fucking thigh. Thanks, FromSoft. We have a unique thigh camera that if the player needs to know the geography of their enemy's thighs, we've got you covered. Thanks, FromSoft. Appreciate that one. Fuck me. Right, have we got anything that... I'm going to crunch your humanity. I don't really like fighting this fucking giant at half health. One hit's okay, normally. But when there's nothing of us. Also, this is, I will admit, this is the only cool system Dark Souls 2 has got. The more health you lose, more max health, the more rotten and hollow you become. So that applies to hair, skin, everything. If you have a beard, it will slowly thin out, which is kind of cool. How many humanities we got? We picked up a few. 4. What's this? Oh, the Dragon Rider Soul. Right, yeah, we're going to crunch that. Fuck that shit. Give me the human a figgy. Like I said, weapon transfusion. What's it called? Weapon soul transposition. Basically pointless in this game because you don't get it till quite far on. We could go away I wouldn't normally go and go straight for the Shaded Woods. If this man kills me now, I will be so angry. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting to turn... Oh, we got some summons. Oh, because we're human now. Yeah, of course. We can summon... There's an NPC summon. I obviously don't want to summon anyone online because we're using a cheat table. I thought we were... Maybe Steam just got disconnected. Mild-Banded Pate. Yeah, he's an NPC summon. And then we've also got Sellsword Lewit. Oh, they're both NPC summons. Sellsword Lewit with his massive shields versus Pate. I mean, obviously... And you only unlock this summon, as I recall, if you survive Pate's trap. So that was Peter Seraphonowicz that we spoke to. Sellsword Lewit. Oh, look at him. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. This is going to be a showdown. Why? I don't know why I'm summoning. Look, it gives the option to summon. That's the point. If we had dried fingers, we could also go for Peter Seraphonowicz as well. Help me, Lewit. Lewit, you seem to be on the floor already. Not too impressed about that, mate. For a guy with a shield that massive, you think he'd be able to soak up a... Unbelievable. All he is a distraction. And to be honest, that's the last thing you want in Dark Souls because this boss is massively predictable. When you can fucking see him. Damn. Just wish I could see his thigh right now. I've actually never seen the giant do that attack before. Sellsword Lewit, what do you do to him? Is he dead? You know, I think this fight would go a lot smoother if I could, if I knew what his elbow looked like. Just can't believe From would take that from us. Sellsword Lewit, you're on your own. Look at him, he's just standing behind his great... That's another problem with Dark Souls. I was thinking this earlier, right? The playthrough styles I enjoy is like high risk, high reward. So great big fuck off hammer, every point into strength, and then roll out of the way of everything. But in Dark Souls 2, everything is so heavy that it's not really... Oh, we're fighting an unarmored enemy. He's a fucking axe. I don't know why it's taking so long. The issue with Dark Souls 2 is everything is so big and so heavy that my usual playstyle just doesn't fucking work. I don't like how unpredictable this giant is now. I think I've kind of fucked myself. Summoning Lewit. Excuse me. Lewit, I'm very annoyed at you right now. Because you've done very little. And in fact, you've hindered me quite a lot. We also need to put some points into endurance. This Chloranthy ring has not helped out as much as I thought it would. We could just go and hide on the other side of the map and let him deal with it. But I'm not going to be that much of a coward. Roll. Summoning during the giant. Already a coward play. Goodbye. Is he dead? I think he's decisively not dead. Excuse me. Again, great camera work there. Hang on. There we go. That's the game that FromSoft envisioned. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Goodbye. What a nice guy. What did we get there? We got a ring. Shit, but we've also got the life from... I can't swap... I genuinely cannot swap that out. I also don't think we can swap out the ring of the evil eye. Increases spell use, but... reduces HP, just what we're fucking after at this stage, really. Dark defense is going to be good in the future, if we fight any of the wraiths. Magic defense, also pretty good later on. Deflect spells, or... Oh, deflect spells. Yorg's Ring. There are spell-casting bosses. They are, though, still just dudes in armor from the ones I can remember. And we can still summon Pate. No, I'm not going to summon Pate. Thank you, Pate. If you got the dried fingers, I think I was just about to make this point and I forgot about it. You can summon multiple phantoms at once. We could have just summoned Pate and... fucking hell, that's horrendous, isn't it? Is this what FromSoft think human beings look like? My god. The body of Conan with the face of Conan's grandson. It's just horrendous. Holy shit. Turtle guard? Hello? I've never seen this man here before in my life. be gone. I was kind of hoping we can knock him down the lift shaft there. That was risky. What? Who are you? That's so strange. Where did we went down the bonfire route though, didn't we? I have no idea who that man is. I have no idea where he's come from. There is a turtle guard that spawns through here, which is where we're just about to go very quickly. There's a turtle guard that spawns through there, but he doesn't wander from what I recall. That's so weird. I've never seen anything like that before. How strange. Right, let's go down here, get the item. We're going to back, and we're not going to fight the pursuer yet, because I'm not brave enough. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a big coward. I want a good weapon. The axe is okay, but the damage on it is questionable. I also don't feel like upgrading the axe is the right play. Oh, man, maybe I will go back to the hammer. Although I quite like the club, because the damage... the strength scaling is a lot lower, because the base damage is lower. Oh, sorry, the strength scaling is a lot higher, but the base damage is lower, so it does less damage now. But in the future... Oh, it is another Dragon Chime. Shit. I didn't realize we'd already picked one up. Craftsman's Hammer, also pretty good. B strength scaling and has quite high base damage. I know I hate the moveset, but I honestly feel like the... like, Pyromancer Strength Builder. Fight me. Is there any pyromancies just off the get-go? No, we haven't got anything. Oh, no, never mind. Hello, friend. I think we'll go for the Craftsman's Hammer. I know I don't like it, because the mace moveset is shit. It's really great if you want to hit something 2 inches in front of you. But other than that, not fantastic. But the damage is so much better. Look at that. The axe was doing like 145 against an unarmored foe. This is doing like... Was that 250 versus a lightly armored dude with a shield? That's pretty good. Okay, you know what? I'd take it back, Craftsman's Hammer. You've redeemed yourself for now. Is that turtle guard still there? Look, you can see behind those boxes. Sneaky little turtle guard. You rush over, get the item. It's going to clap you. I'll forget a lot of the traps later on, so then you can all laugh at me getting myself killed. Pate's armor and a soul greatsword. My god, we got some good miracles. What armor have we got? Takes up to 47%. Pate's armor takes up to 32%. Pate's armor is actually pretty good. B. We've got the King's armor, though, which is A. Yeah, let's go with that. We can't wear it properly. Why? Oh, it's only 12 decks. We look like Jon Snow. Samuel, I don't want to link the first flame. Oh, that's the wrong game. Sorry. Right, get out of here. Let's go for Pate's armor. Imagine not having enough dexterity to wear some clothes. That's so good. I want a little bit of armor, but we're not going to wear any of this D tier shit. I love that they gave armor ratings. This makes it quite easy to decide which ones you want. Steel leggings takes up to 50% equip load. We're mid-rolling at that point, aren't we? Oh, actually, that doesn't seem so bad. It's the delay on the roll that's the problem more than anything else. Alright, let's go get this item and get clubbed then. Excuse me. Someone just died. I don't know if you saw it. Someone actually just fell and died. Directly above us is the Pursuer boss fight. Great fireball. Is that a pyromancy? I could be persuaded just to get a couple of points in pyro. How does pyromancy work? There's no mana in this, is there? I honestly don't remember. Whoa, 405. 405 from a single hammer swing. Hello, friend. Oh, I was going to salute him. I thought he was saluting me, but he was being a babby, drinking his Estus. We only need one Estus, you fucking coward. Oh, no. It's a trap. Oh, God. Excuse me. Goodbye. Thank you. Not today. Good day, sir. Excuse me. Good day. Thank you. Wow, that was intense there for a moment. Holy fuck. We could fight them, or I could just carry on with my life. Oh, we've already unlocked that way. So the only way to go from here, then, now that we've got the items, is... Now that we've got the key, we can go up to the Pursuer fight, but there's no bonfire up there or anything, and I don't intend on fighting the Pursuer yet. I'm just trying to think what are our options here in terms of not dying for a start. Well, let's go back to Majula and spend some souls, and maybe upgrade this blacksmith's hammer. The B scaling and the base damage is fucking good, and unlike the club, it actually does a lot more damage against armored foes, which, like I said, is everybody in this fucking game. Oh, there's another way we can go, actually, in the Forest of Giants. There's also a Scholar of the First Sim, not microboss, but big, powerful enemy we can try and fight. He's quite slow and predictable, so we'll give it a go. I think the merchant moves to Majula now, because we've beaten the last giant. Yeah, look, she's gone. Nice, okay. We're going to see what she sells. We'll see what Shelquar sells as well, see if any of the rings are any use. But to be honest, we've already got really good rings for this stage of the game. Yeah, I think I can deal with that roll. Leningrast. He's got a chest that normally has a short bow in it, from what I recall. What's he got this time? Give me a massive hammer. Pharos Mask. Not a massive hammer, but it is frightening. It's not a massive hammer, but it is frightening. Hello. It's me. Hang on, what's the name again? Sorry, I'm going to forget this every single time. It's me, Grapple Krap. Here to save Elizabeth Mushroom. It's the only way he can make himself not look like a child. Well, yes, I am 18. You don't need to see my ID. It's just two midgets stacked up in a coat. I'm not allowed to say that anymore. That's an offensive term, but I'm making a reference to the classic trope. Wow. We could buy a great axe. We could buy a battle axe. The mace is pretty good. I should point that out as well. The mace has the same moveset as our hammer, but a lower base damage. Battle axe, it's kind of my speed. I'm not going to lie to you. How's it good against armored foes? I mean, 55 because it's a massive fuck-off axe. It also sells 10 Titanite for reinforcing. I could be persuaded to reinforce our little... Oh, it uses Twinkling Titanite. Oh, that's pretty good because that means we could buy... We could reinforce one of these crappy weapons, like the club, for example, with the A strength scaling. Dump everything into strength, and we'd be unstoppable. Now, Twinkling Titanite is a rare type of Titanite that's used to upgrade rare weapons, enchanted weapons, generally like soul transposition stuff as well. Everything else... Oh, yeah, so the Dragon Chimes, for example, use Twinkling Titanite. Yikes, I could be persuaded. That does 166 to 182. Grain the Club gives it another 10 points of damage. That one gives it 20. Roughly 20. How common do you think Twinkling Titanite is going to be? I'm going to do it. Fuck it. Let's take a punt. I'm always way too conservative in Dark Souls games. And to be honest, I just think they shouldn't be in our country. No, I'm way too conservative in our Dark Souls games because I hoard things. Because I'm like, we could spend it now, but we could potentially get a better weapon later on. So I do generally fall into that trap quite frequently. 5 Humanities is quite nice. We've got 2 Fragrant Branches, or 1 Pharos Lockstone. We've already got... Have we not got a Fragrant Branch? Because if that's the case, I'm going to go away I wouldn't normally go. We're going to try and get one of the... We're going to try and get one... Oh, let's spend these souls, actually, on some levels. I'm going to try and get one of the weapon transposing characters unlocked. And I believe Ornifex is through the Shaded Woods. I don't really remember. Normally, I would go to the Shaded Woods after I've dealt with all the other shit, because it tends to be one of the harder areas. What do you think? What do you think about all in strength, huh? Yikes, no, we can't do it. I gotta go a bit more vitality, a bit more endurance, a bit more strength. Oh, sorry, vigor in this one. Vitality is HP and equip load, but you gotta bear in mind the HP it gives you is kind of pittance, really. The equip load is quite nice, so you can try and get those mid-rolls going. Also gives us, like, physical defense and potentially poison resistance, too, which actually, to be fair, might be quite useful. Because there's a whole level. Actually, there's, like, 3 fucking levels that have poison everywhere. There's, like, the gutter. There's literally a windmill made of poison, which is quite fun. I'm alright with that. It's only 1 level at the end of the day. A little bit more health as well. It's quite nice. We are mid-rolling. Oh, no. What have I done? That's okay. Did I get the item over here? I didn't. I've got to remember to just pick up all the casual items I wouldn't normally get. You know what? Let's go back to the castle in Majula first. I know I'm, like, confusing myself, getting all backed up on myself. It's because I sit in the chairs for the same chair for 8 hours a day. Let's go to the castle. Then we'll go and see if we can unlock a weaponsmith. And we'll go and fight the bollock zombies. I'll leave that one as a little nugget of teaser out there for you. There are bollock zombies. Look at the size of that book. Wow. It's me trying to read the YouTube comment section. Somehow I still managed to ignore it. Titanite shard. Oh, boy, I seem to have left my glasses. Everywhere but here, YouTube comment section. What a strange surprise. Not you guys. You guys are on the second channel, so I'll actually read what you have to say. Because this one's for my onlyfans.com/RolandD2Games. Comments on the main channel, they're always shit. They're always shit, banal, waste of time reading. How do I get Mythos 2 and Rise to Power to work? Well, great question. How do I get the Rimworld mod load order to work? Not that I'm... Look, it's okay to ask for help. But when people come in the server being like, how do I install CK2 mods? I just feel like there's 1,000 other people you could fucking ask first, rather than me and my mods, me and the moderators. This is a map of Drangleic, apparently. We are here, as denoted by that little fire. It's just a weird little thing they've added here. I don't know why they've got it. Oh, right, so there's a big monster in the basement. Sorry, I should point that out. Hope you're all prepared. Hold on to your... Oh, you can see him. You can see him because of the darkness effect. It's a single skeleton. Sorry, I hope you weren't too shocked by that. My god, we did how much damage to him there? He dropped how many fucking souls? And that's prime example. Right? The Drake Keeper armor, hello. The Llewellyn armor is pretty good. Oh god, look at the bonuses compared to the other one, and it's only slightly heavier. What the fuck? It's genuinely 2% more equip load. And it gives, like, double Look at that. Pate, your armor's fucking terrible, my friend. Got the Drake Keeper armor. It's A quality armor, but it would also give us 77%. Not into that. Now we actually do look like Jon Snow. I know I said the last one looked like Jon Snow, but holy fuck.
Danny, I've decided to go to Drang Lake. What do you mean I'm low commander? I don't want it. You are my queen. But I need to go. Meet my friend Samuel Dali.
Drang Lake Mail, speak of the devil. Right, let's get these... That's normally... Oh, petrify something. Hey, we could do the birds again. As in, leave an item for the birds, you animals. We can try and risk maybe getting that Demon Great Hammer again. That'll be... fuck this little hammer. Chad Blacksmith Hammer versus... No, wait. Chad... Virgin... You know what I'm trying to say. I don't need to continue that. We've all been on the internet before. Where am I going? Oh my god, I'm not going to get over that. It actually is just identical. I know that leather, like a leather brigandine with a cloak, with a fur cloak, is not an original costume design. But holy shit. I wish we could change our hair now. There is a magical coffin in Dark Souls 2. You can't change your hair. But if you get into a magical coffin, you will just change gender. So if you start as man, you become a lady. Start as a lady, you become a man. Very, very simple. It doesn't affect your appearance too much. You just get in a coffin, and then all the characters start calling you her rather than him, or him rather than her. And the game doesn't make a big song and dance about it. It's literally just like, boom. You are the opposite now. It's like, oh, shit. And it's in a random place. In fact, it was in the first episode where Big Shrek was. And we couldn't get down there because there was a fragrant branch of your man stood in the way. Hello, this is a man who I normally kill to steal his sword for fairly obvious reasons. It's the Moonlight Greatsword, which we used in a Dark Souls 3 stream for all of about 10 minutes, and then I proclaimed it to be shit. Right, here are the bollock zombies I promised. I should have left this in for next episode. There he is. You're probably wondering, why is he called a bollock zombie? Feel like it's fairly obvious. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that. Questionable design choice through and through there from FromSoft. Maybe they have those in Japan. I'm not sure. What have we got here? Titanite shards. We're getting those fucking thick and fast. Speaking of thick and fast, another bollock zombie. Hello. Somebody died to them. Incredibly impressive stuff there. So, normally you can't go this way because of Rosabeth being petrified right next to that. There's also a weird little mechanic here. We can open that door, but it will open up to whatever petrified her. And then she's like, oh, thank you for saving me, but I can't go anywhere unless you give me clothes because I am your waifu. Although she does look like she could be like 50, I guess. Cough, cough, thank you. She was petrified. And then he speaks to her again. And then she's like, give me some clothes, sexy man. What a lady. Gives us human effigy as well, shit. Come on. And she also, I believe, sells pyromancies. She does. She lets us reinforce our pyromancy flame. So she wants some clothes before she'll go back to Majula. We're not going to give her a hat. Otherwise, I won't be able to tell her apart from all the other... Fuck. Well, I guess I've... No. I want to... I don't... No. I don't want to give you the hat. No. I don't want to give you the hat. Toggle. There we are. Okay, give me that back. Otherwise, I literally will not be able to tell her apart from... This is awful. Right, toggle. Confirm. There we go. Otherwise, I won't be able to tell her apart from every other fucker in Majula. I'm going to give her my original tunic. You can sell items in this game, but only at certain stages of the game. I'm going to give her all my starting gear. There you go. You alright with that?
Thank you so much. I'm very happy for this gift.
Is that the same actor as Siri? It does sound very similar, doesn't it? Or it's just generic fantasy lady. Thank you, my savior. I am a useless woman. Without you, I would not be able to even dress myself. Fire seed strengthens pyromancy flame. That's cool. 8,000. I'm not sure we're gonna... Oh, right, she sells pyromancies. We picked one up, didn't we? Maybe I should just have a pyromancy on backup. We won't tech into it or anything, but it'd just be helpful to be able to lob a fireball at someone if they start pissing us off, getting a little bit of distance damage. If there's a character we want to aggro without taking a group or something like that, it's always a good idea. Right. She goes back to Majula. I'm just going to quickly talk to her. Hide in my place. Blah, 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 blah. Right, there we go. Got ourselves a pyromancer. We're stocking up our village of idiots. And I haven't killed any for this playthrough, which is rare. Like I said, normally that Saldora is first to go. Oh, no, we did kill the Saldora. My bad. There's an empty house. Conveniently. Oh, I forgot about the bollock monsters. All the doors at the top open up. Is she going to help? Hello? I guess this is probably where that guy died before that I was laughing at. Oh, they've locked the door. Good. Appreciate that one. And now there's a basilisk. That's what turned into stone. Excuse me, I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna leave. Just gonna leave. There's a bonfire through here if we can open the door quick enough. Not interested in your shit. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. Cannot use bonfire. Wonder why. So these guys, unlike Dark Souls 2... I'm sorry, unlike Dark Souls 1... Thank you, we're closed. Unlike Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, they no longer just immediately turn you to stone. I didn't want a light torch. I want to pick up the fucking item. Toggle. Thank you. They no longer just turn you straight to stone. Instead, they reduce your max health, which is obviously fantastic. Classic Dark Souls there. Goes along nicely with the hollowing. The lack of hollowing. Oh, God, he respawns. Right. Excuse me. I'm just going to sneak around. You can open some of these, but I think we have to jump to get them, which is always fun with Dark Souls tank controls. There we go. And what's behind door number 1? Hello. You know what? The hammer might be viable if we one-hand it for crowd control as well. What's in here? It's a man? Oh, it's a zombie. It's a zombie Viking. Hello? Well, that was a bit rude. It's not your fucking door, mate. Unbelievable. Oh, he's actually really strong. Is this one of the guys from the... There's a pirate cove. Oh, he's got a big anvil on a chain. That's awesome. I want that. Could you drop that for me? What was it talking about? Right, there's a bunch of guys in an area that we could get to right now after clear Heidi's Tower of Flame, which really we should be going to first, to be honest with you. But after you clear Heidi's Tower of Flame, which we've done, you can go to the Pirate Cove, and there's a bunch of, like, Viking dexterity-based pirates. It's very strange. What the fuck is that? Hello? I mean, that's gonna cost a bit to fix. It's gonna rear required ahead, and then I can't take this. You're right. You're right. I think there's a false wall around here, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember which one. I don't remember which one. Could it be here? Maybe it's in this room, because there's nothing in this room. Hang on. Friend. Well, how did this person die? They rolled and stabbed a person from over here. Nothing. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to solve a mystery that I don't believe there even is anymore. I wonder what killed him then. That's weird. All right, never mind. We'll clear the bottom floor as well. I think we'll leave it there for today. Productive day. We killed a mimic. Oh, no. Trap chest. Safe. We killed a giant, which is obviously good. Hello. We killed a giant. We have opened up this new area. We've met Rosabeth. Goodbye, my friend. We've upgraded our hammer, more importantly. We got ourselves some fancy Jon Snow armor, which is not so heavy that it's going to make me want to quit this fucking game because the rolls are shit, but it's not light enough that we're going to take a shitload of damage like we were against the giant. This is the Shaded Woods. This is the area I was talking about yesterday, I think it was, where there's a load of guys that look like they could be players, but are actually just monsters. There's also a Headless Horseman that appears randomly, so we've got to be very careful we don't meet the Headless Horseman. Excuse me. Right. I'm going to get to the next bonfire, and then I think we'll leave it there. I know I said we'd do the crows, but we've already gone for like 33 minutes to upload the video. I'm currently uploading a video, because I've recorded a day ahead, so you guys, don't miss out on any Dark Souls related. Great content that I am famous and known for. So you don't miss out on anything, so I've uploaded it a day in the head. Also, the video from yesterday, for whatever reason, ended up being 12 gigabytes. I guess it's because I use a very particular setting for CK2. So for CK2, we can afford to record it in slightly higher bitrate because at the end of the day, it's a fucking map. So it's not particularly intense. Whereas in this, the pixels on the screen are obviously moving all the time. Whereas on CK2, you could just be staring at a character screen for even 20, 30 seconds. That might not seem like much, but it does add up over the course of an entire video. Whereas in this, the screen is constantly updating and moving, so the file size is fucking nuts. We got here. Our torch, thank you. Fucking shouldn't have. So there's a bonfire, I believe, in this building here. If I remember correctly. Nope, definitely not with all these boys. Excuse me, bollock beast. I must leave. Roll. Poison. Hey, there we go. Be gone. Okay, good. Green Blossom, not really too relevant. What we got here? Titanite Shard, fine. Dark Great Sword. Hello. Dark Great Sword. Broken Thief Sword. Bandit's Knife. What? Dark Great Sword. Longsword. Hand Axe. Club. Morning Star. Craftsman's Hammer. What? You can't do that. Broken Thief Sword. Shadow Dagger. But it's Said we got one. What? I feel like I've been betrayed. Dark greatsword. Longsword, bandit's knife, thief sword. It's not here. It didn't say like dark great wood, did it? Dark great hood. What the fuck did we just pick up? What the hell did we? Hang on, inventory. Dark greatsword. I feel like we've been absolutely bamboozled there. Is it like? Was it a ring? Dark great ring? Nothing. We've actually just been bamboozled. Oh, it's a sorcery. There we are. Sorry, a hex, I should say. Right, okay, got it. 29 in... Fuck me. Let's get Splinter in Lightning Spear. My god, this would actually be quite a fun... Firestorm, Great Fireball, Fireball. We've got a lot of miracles going on here. This could be quite a fun miracle playthrough if I wasn't so allergic to magic. A poor statue, you're right. I think she'll make it. She's okay. Just sleep it off. You'll be fine. Here's the bonfire. Got it. So tomorrow we have an exciting adventure in an area I don't remember too much. Well, I vaguely remember it. There's a big monster girl boss at the end of it. A monster girl waifu. So for those of you degenerates out there, stay tuned. Gonna get the love of your life coming very soon. Good adventure today. What's the name? Crub. Hang on. Grapple Krap. Great adventure. Well done. Good work. Elizabeth Mushroom. Should be saved in no time.